Yeah, I just kind of took it upon myself. You know, I don't know, these last few games, I've felt like my leadership was needed a little bit more and kind of just motivating guys on the sideline before drives and making sure we're trending in the right direction towards the end of the game. And, you know, I think it worked out pretty well. Dylan did a really nice job closing out the game for us, and I think he was big in the ending.
Rob?
Coop, as an offensive line, and as an offensive line as a whole, or as a player individually, how satisfying is it to finish that fourth quarter like you guys did with the touchdown drive, then you get the ball back, you get 3 first downs, and how rewarding is that?
Yeah, I think the whole game we kind of controlled the line of scrimmage. I think we ran the ball really well, and I think, you know, as a tempo team, we did a nice job at that. But then on the flip side of it, the back end of it, we had like a 4-minute drive and ran the whole time off the clock. And, you know, that's something that we've gotten better at. And yeah, it's really nice throwing the ball at the end.
Both of you again, and then Adam.
Jalen Wright's been really great this season, popping off for like 7 yards a carry. How impressive has it been to you that he's about to eclipse 1,000 yards, but he hasn't even had 20 carries in a game this year?
Yeah, super special. You know, he's a guy that has a lot of talent and has put it all together, kind of. And then, you know, he's also got 2 guys in the room with him that are also doing a phenomenal job as well. And, you know, I think the whole running back room does just great stuff. I think they got to a point where they understand what we're trying to do up front, and I think we're kind of working together in unison.
Adam?
Back to the leadership you had shown that Dylan mentioned after the game. Are you ever surprised when you say something like that a guy listens and reacts to that? That was one of the first things he said after the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I've done a nice job. I think kind of really my biggest why in all of this is that so all of my teammates believe in me and have confidence in me. And, you know, I'm not a big, huge vocal guy. I don't just talk all the time. And, you know, so I think people kind of listen when I do speak about stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm glad people have confidence in me and kind of trust what I say and take it to heart. So yeah, that's your thing.
And secondly, you guys have been real good, like from the 20 to the 20, having more issues in the red zone, finishing with touchdowns. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. We've not done as well as we'd like to, and we're working on that every week and trying to get better at that. Not exactly sure what the solution is going to be, but we're working towards it and we're trying to figure it out.
John in the back?
Joe used his legs to scramble a little bit more, getting out of the pocket than we've seen. How do you kind of gauge where he's at? You don't go downfield too early. Like, what goes into that for you and the other offensive linemen?
I think the biggest thing is you don't really think about where. You kind of just think about, I'm just going to block as long as this guy's rushing and as long as you feel the rush going. You got to stay in front of him and just assume that he's behind you at all times. You know, you can't really put too much thinking into it. You just got to play as hard as you can for as long as you can.
Patrick?
You guys, I think, are still leading the SEC in rushing at another 250 plus yard game. How much pride do you guys as an offensive line take in your physicality and execution to open up lanes and be a more physical team?
Yeah, it's huge for us. I think that's kind of the identity we wanted to build here, and you know, it's been satisfying to see the running game do what it's doing, and you know, just super happy with the guys that are behind us. You know, I've known for a while that these 3 guys were going to be really special and they were going to be really, really good players for us, and you know, they already have been. But you know, just really special what we have going on right there.
Karthik and then Austin.
John Campbell Jr. was just named co-SEC Offensive Lineman of the Week. What have you seen from him, you know, this season and the last performance?
Yeah, he's been a really good player for us. You know, a guy transferring in who's done a really nice job learning the offense, you know, embracing the culture and helping lead the culture. You know, just a guy that plays really hard and has a lot of energy and has a lot of good energy as well. So really, really proud of what he's done here and how he's developed.
Austin?
Coop, everybody talks about the top 3 backs, but for a young guy in practice that maybe doesn't get to play, what have you seen out of Cam Selden that you like about his game and his future?
Physical tools you see right off the bat. I mean, like a huge guy that's fast and has all the tools. You know, he's played on special teams a lot this year, which is the start to everything. But a guy that's going to be really good for in the future for sure.
Anything else for Cooper? All right, thanks, Cooper.
Thank you.
Well, Bryce needs some